I scare you trout slayers, Padre Don here. To read the good book and my divine connection with the chosen trout gods are here to try and save your souls. Hell, there's no saving your souls. You may say, that isn't Padre Don, that's Seal Dan. Well, I'm Padre Don, Seal Dan's twin brother. I got the good, he got the bad. I'm going to try and help you teams in the future games. Some to make the playoffs, some to win first. Start with the South. The South, a very dismal record for all of them, but you know, it is what it is. Will the winning team have a above 500 record? Time will tell. You get the two top dogs, Pumas and Redskins. Same record. One good thing, one will finish up on top, the other won't. They both play each other week 14. Puma, quit thinking your team's so good and concentrate on beating the Redskins. Redskins, you heathens, stay away from the firewater and you might make it to the playoffs again, or for the Trout Bowl. Then you got a three-way tie for the next position. Cowboys, which is surprising. Don't let it go to your head, Cowboys. Stay strong, stay in the saddle, and you might end up in the playoffs this year. You got the Pukes. I know you're planning a lot for your wedding day and that, but concentrate on that team. You want to make the playoffs. You haven't got it sewn up yet. Then you got Meat. Meat was picked by Seal Dan to finish top of his division. Still can, but things are looking slim. If you quit playing the carousel game with your players and stick with your men that you picked top of the league, Matthew Stafford, you might have a chance. Get off the carousel and coach like a coach. Then you got the Stringers. Stringers, you're so worried about picking gold up. If you worry about your team and try to turn them into gold instead of Pyrex, you might have a chance to make the playoffs. I don't think so. With that, we go to the North. Another tight run here. You got 4 teams vying for the top spot. Right now, Brownie's sitting at the top with that lucky tie earlier in the season. If you're going to make it all the way to Trout Bowl, you're going to have to put a little more diligence into your team. That trade for Drew Brees, I think that just puts you out of it. Just like out deer hunting. Doing too much of bad bass, pop goes the weasel out there and scaring the deer away. Then you got bad bass. Bad bass, if you quit whining about your players being hurt while you're out at camp and couldn't trade, switch them, or pick up anybody, hey, that's your choice. Live with it. Then you have the Predators. Predators making a move up, but I think they're drinking too much of that swamp water, and the green gas that's emanating from your pants, you're going to be flagged with unsportsmanlike conduct. And you got the Snaggers. Snaggers, if you stay away from that evil spirits that my brother is after all the time, you can still jump back up and regain first place. Then you have the Stringers. Stringers, you can make the playoffs. I think you stepped in the direction with drafting Aaron Rodgers, put the shaft into your daddy. You get to play him next week, but you need to win outright, I believe. Or you need Snaggers to win one and Snaggers to lose two. And then we have Puba, or Dupa. Puba, Dupa. They're both the same. A couple of Dupas. You know, if you were to concentrate on your team, Dupa, you might have a chance. You got to win outright, and you play the Snagger's last game of the season. You got to hope he loses both. But if you're going to make it in this league and in upcoming leagues, you got to learn one thing. You need to pay the fiddler. You know what I mean? Pay the fiddler. With that, Padre Don is signing off. See ya.